back up in this thing. Ready to get some on that wax.
Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk.
Yo, what up, world? What up, peoples and tweeples out there? It's your boy T Broski. Got my main man King Dana in the building with me. We got the homies, the guys, the players, the fellas.
Yo.
What's going on, y'all? Damn, everyone went there.
Yeah, man. What's up with the guys? It's BrosTalk.
A little something.
Gotta get it in.
It's getting there.
Yeah, that's all that matters. As long as you working for success. You know what I mean? If you ain't working for success, then I don't know what you're working for.
I was about to say, who works? People working for failure?
I work for survival right now.
Well, I mean, you could work to failure. You know what I mean? Like working out, you could work to failure.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying in general, like, you work for success. I don't work for survival. I work for success.
Must be nice.
What? Everybody don't do that? Like, what are we working for?
To survive.
You don't want to be greater than what you're at? Like, so you work for success. So, like, the ultimate goal is more than surviving. Huh?
No, I'm trying to survive for right now. Once I'm good and settled, then I can maybe reach for more. But
man, oh gosh, that's crazy.
It's not crazy.
I mean, to me, it's crazy because I feel like everybody has the opportunity to be successful, and you have to reach for your success. It doesn't necessarily take more than what you're doing right now. You might just have to, what they call it, when you take funds from here and put it over there. Or it might just be something as simple as it's a passion that you like doing, i.e., Lando like taking pictures. It might be just as simple as taking more pictures and posting more of them. But that might hit that success level, right?
Everybody works to survive, though. Like, that's how you provide. That's unless you're off the grid, one of them people, like do the homestead or something.
It's a whole other part of
then you're really working to survive.
They're saying, yeah, my bad. Yeah, then you're really working.
So, well, I mean, either way, it's working.
Either way, yeah.
Different sense.
The sense is cool in that working sense, but everybody works to survive.
So that brings me to my first topic. Surprise topic. I don't have the effects. I mean, I probably could find them. Surprise topic.
You did it before. You can do the lasers again.
I could, but I'm not even getting that deep, man. It's the program's changed. He just likes it. He likes that. He wants it.
Yeah, you can practice on me.
But what are you willing, or what have you sacrificed for love? That's the first topic. And that's going to lead into the other.
What?
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Okay.
That's hereditary.
Anybody else? You hear the question, Lando? Don't.
Oh, man. You do anything for love, man.
They said sacrifice.
What have you
said? What
corny sense? You know, like
what
you.
I've sacrificed, I don't know, time, money, time and money,
Okay, you sacrifice time and money. Makes sense.
Just the regular stuff. I don't know. What else
Time,
is there to
money.
sacrifice?
There's plenty of things that you could sacrifice. You could sacrifice your goals. You can sacrifice your dreams.
Yeah.
You can sacrifice schooling. You can sacrifice hell. In some cases, some people sacrifice their wife.
Yeah,
Hell.
relationship.
To be with her?
You know what I mean? Like you can sacrifice in different ways.
Well, you look at just friendships too, and like sometimes when you get in a relationship with somebody now, like it draws you away from your single friends. You might rotate more towards your friends who have a relationship or who are in a couple.
So you sacrifice friendship.
Exactly, and not like he's not my friend. It's just you sacrifice. I guess that's time.
That's time. But
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
but
that time.
ultimately, I think everybody would say the same thing. What kind of what we're all saying the same thing. You're gonna sacrifice time.
I got personal with it, but
No, that's true. But I
that's
say
true. First,
so.
time out.
So no, I lead to that, which is gonna say, what are you willing to sacrifice for love? Because that's what it really boils down to. Because everybody can tell you what they have or what they quote unquote done or what the book tells you to do, but what are you willing to sacrifice for love? Like for me
Would you
personally,
die for your wife?
that's what we're jumping into.
Yep.
Things like that.
Yeah. I
You
think,
know what I
I think
mean?
if it's the supporter, like, yeah, in a relationship, yeah, I would jump in the way. That's why men stand on the outside when you walk on when you walk on the sidewalk.
Small thing.
Men do small things. They let you know that I'm willing to sacrifice my well-being to make sure you're good. So
My other half hates that. So I'd be like standing on the inside. And she'd be like, "Why?" I'd be like, "So." I was like, "Stop! You know exactly why."
So
She's like, "No,
so
I don't want to do
supposed to
that."
just guide her.
No, my ex
Yeah.
No,
hated
I
that
tried
too.
to, and she'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Get your okay, yeah, but now it's a
She
little
knows
fight.
what I'm
Yeah,
trying to do.
now it's a fight. Yeah,
She knows what I'm trying to do, and it's like, babe, come on, just like,
yeah, give me some peace of mind.
yeah.
It
See,
ain't,
it
it
just
ain't
makes me
nothing.
feel better.
Yeah,
I
it
was
ain't
like,
nothing
if a car
cool.
comes off, it'll probably hit both of us, but
Yeah, but it just makes
it's
me
going to hit me more.
damn right.
see in that particular
I'm gonna catch
situation,
the
you pay somebody to back out and hit it, and then you say, "See what happens when you don't listen to me, Lando."
That's wild. That's money. A sacrifice of money. A sacrifice of money. I mean, I get it.
Brain cells,
I
brain cells as well. And time, because you might get assault charges if she finds out about your little pay to hit scheme. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Better keep that for the meet cute.
They
So
forgot he the cops.
yeah, man, Lando,
Remember, we forgot about that.
yeah.
Man, you ain't trying to
What
go
you
to
willing to
jail.
sacrifice for love?
Me?
Yeah,
Me? Not much.
Jesus.
I'm not like for real. I'm not really worried about love. Like I don't have much to give on on the topic of love. I'm not really worried about it. I'm just working right now. Working and
So you
shit
just
right
going
now.
through
So
life. So you just macking and smacking. That's just what you out here doing.
no, I'm not even doing that. I'm just chilling. I'm just working.
Hacking, hanging.
Okay. So love ain't in your book of life. So you don't see that being like something that
It's not like
you know
necessary. It's not necessary for life, like to have a happy life or anything. You know,
you don't get lonely, motherfucker.
I'm chilling. I'm cool.
He, well, that's NCAA college football. We'll be kicking ass in. Hey,
You ain't got
Really?
no long
Huh?
pillow in your room that you just snuggle with
No,
it.
hey,
no,
The oversized teddy.
You know what I
no,
mean? It's crazy.
no.
Okay.
No.
I heard a good quote on love, and it was like, says, grief is a proof that love exists. What y'all think?
That's true. I mean, well, obviously, there's more types of love than just. I don't know. You said when you said no love, like I was like, damn, like not at all. Like,
Yeah, because if you ever grieve,
But King Daniel said grief is a love.
no,
Excuse me, is a proof that love exists.
mhm. Right? And if a friend passes away, you would have grief.
Mhm.
I would assume. I would
and
hope
you got
so.
love for that friend.
So there's love there. You know, I mean,
Mhm.
like I feel like there's love amongst us. You know what I mean? And that's why when you said like no love, I was just like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think we're talking in
I know,
Lando's,
and
Lando's
and when
especially.
he expounded upon it, I was like, okay, That's why I didn't say anything. That's why I said at first.
You're not looking to add no new love over there. I'm with it.
Well, you probably took that as like talking about like chicks and stuff, right? That's what I'm assuming, not like the homeboys and family love and stuff like that.
No, he was definitely talking about like a relationship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
That's how I
like,
took it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, before he expounded upon it and started talking, I was like, oh shit, is he? So I was about to say something, but then he kept talking. So I didn't say anything. And then it came around and I felt like I had to explain. And now I'm just talking now.
Yeah, like the quote I had nothing to do with what Lando talked
Now I'm
about.
just
It's
yapping.
just
that's what I was trying to get to. We
Yeah,
just brought that up, but
that quote was. I just want to get y'all ideas on what y'all thought about that quote.
no,
I thought that one hit.
I do like that quote though. I think it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like
but
you have
I
some type
agree.
of love, or you have some type of love or something for somebody that you feel some grief for. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
Nah,
that you don't.
that's
Yeah.
and I agree. I think the same thing. I just think, I don't think there's a bad type of love, but that's a, you know what I mean? Like Corey said, there's different types. Like that's a different type of love, and it's not necessarily like
Yeah,
a bad thing or a good thing. It's, or excuse me, a different part of love.
that part.
Let me say that it's a different part of love because eventually everybody that you love, if
It's not romantically.
no, not even that. It's just if you're on Thanos level, you're gonna outlive everybody. So just say in
That's what I was about to
theory,
say.
you
Eventually,
outlive
everybody
every
gonna
single
die.
body, so you're gonna have.
That'll suck.
But I'm just saying you're gonna have grief
Yeah,
for
immortality.
everybody that goes through whatever.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah,
You know.
I'd probably lock in a cave, be like a dragon or something.
Well, you know, the crazy part there's, and we'll move to the next topic. But there's this show called Invincible, and on there,
Mhm.
they're Voltrumites, which they live for thousands and thousands of years. But he came to Earth to conquer Earth. He didn't conquer it. He fell in love with a woman,
Yep.
had a child, and then he wanted to teach his child that we're way more different than these people. And his explanation of that was your mom is so minuscule to the time of life that you're going to live on this earth, or excuse me, that you're going to live, it doesn't mean nothing. So to somebody that lives 5,000 years,
Oh yeah,
somebody that's in your life for 78 years means nothing
Yeah.
to that 5,000 years. It's going to be the guys
That's
that's
a couple
with
weeks.
you. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's a couple weeks.
That was just a crazy thought at the time. But I digress. The whole point of the love and everything like that becomes to the sacrifice that people make to be great, right? We can all agree that there is a status quo in America when it comes for sports, right? So there's, you know, middle school, there's what is it, AAU, all that.
Yeah.
You know, the city sports.
You're judged on how far you. If you're an athlete, you're judged on what level you play. If somebody wants to come and talk,
most advanced level
yeah,
that you
somebody
get
wants to
to.
talk football, and you only play middle school football, it's like
Hard to talk to somebody that played high school football.
yes, and it goes up and up and up and up.
So with that being
Just in
said,
the athlete's world.
In the athlete's world, we have feats that are accomplished. Shouts out to fundamental podcast, Big Will, Adrian, we love you boys. They brought up a topic which is the Bam scoring 83 points, right? And not only them, but I don't like, what do you call them? Y'all, King Daniel calls them trolls. I call them Orlando in the conversation that I should post.
You call them Landos?
In this particular conversation, I should
crazy.
post.
What?
I should post that, right? What he posted.
I thought it was a good conversation.
I mean, it was funny, right? I think Lando was just talking shit, but the conversation came up was Bam's 83 points. Is there an asterisk by it? Not necessarily saying Lando said that, but that's one of the topics that was brought up. Is there an asterisk by at Bam's 83 points? Is there a comparison to Kobe's 81 points? And then to sum it all up to a certain extent, how does that look against Wilt's 100 points? Wilt's 100 points. What do y'all think about it? Well, I'll start. I'll say this. Well, I'll let y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. You want me to go? Or?
No, you go ahead.
Okay, so the first part of the question is the asterisk. I don't quite get the asterisk. I don't know why people want to put like standards on feats when the feat is completed. When it goes to record book, it's not an asterisk by it.
Mm.
If you win 200, if the collegiate record is consecutive wins and you win 200 straight in D2, and you hold that record because that counts all overall, then you can't be like, oh man, that's asterisk by his D2.
Sorry to cut you off, but what about track and field when they have the wind behind them and they get an asterisk at that point? I just thought about that as you said it.
That's an advantage.
Okay.
That's an actual rule.
Okay. I'm just throwing shit out there, just trying to.
Yeah, that's an actual rule.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
The 200 wins in this division.
200 wins.
It's 200 wins regardless. They're playing equal playing field. If you want to go, oh, it's only it don't matter. Their 200 wins is against whoever they're playing against. To me, I don't get. That's how I compare the asterisk point. It was 83 points against the Thunder. Are you saying, oh man, it's the Thunder, but the Thunder didn't play their top 5 guys that night? You get what I'm saying? Or it's still 83 points.
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna work.
And we're gonna let it ride because it's too late now.
And compared to Kobe's, like Kobe scored 81. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was cool to watch.
Yeah.
Bam scored 83. People who watched that game, that has nothing to do with it. I mean, he scored more points.
Wilt scored 100. So in that theory, Wilt's better.
Nah, that's
I mean, based off what Corey's saying, but
so
finish
back
your
to
point.
the troll part right there. Like, you don't judge player. You're not a better player because you scored 83 points in one game and I scored 81 in one game. They don't.
So for you, there's no asterisk by his name or by that accomplishment. 2, there's no quote unquote comparison to Kobe's 83. Excuse me, Bam's 83 to Kobe's 81 to a certain degree. Like, is there Kobe did it under these conditions, so he gets a little bit more credit?
Are we comparing Klay Thompson's 69 to, or I'm sorry, are we comparing Dame Lillard 70 to Devin Booker 70?
I mean, we could.
No, they don't.
But okay.
No,
okay,
they don't. So why is there a comparison now? Like, it doesn't make a he scored 83 points, regardless you compare it or not. He scored 83 points. We're not comparing a 50-point game to a 50-point game.
And then
or a 52-point game, or Embiid scored what, 70? One of them had like 70. Maybe they all had 70. We wasn't comparing. Let's say Embiid had 73 compared to Dame Lillard 70. We're like, man, nah, that's 73. No, that ain't the same as Dame 73. So why are we comparing this one now?
Okay. Lando, what you think? Is there an asterisk by Bam's 83? Is there a comparison to Kobe's 81 and Wilt's 100, Kobe's 81, Bam's 83? Is there like a dictation of what type of players they are, so to speak?
Oh, no. There's no asterisk. Everything that like all that shit I was talking, I was just trolling it in the chat or whatever. But I don't think there's a comparison. Just because to me, I don't know. I guess the way if you watch both those games, you've watched Kobe's 81 game and Bam's 83 game. The way that they got the points is different. Like it's obviously different, but other than that, like Brody pointed out, like something I didn't even think about. Like nobody's really comparing any other games. It's not like they're pulling up 60-point games, like he was saying. And
the 60-point games don't break records.
This didn't break a record.
Sometimes they do. It just depends on the stadium.
That's break a record.
It's number 2.
Is that break a record? How is that?
Let Lando talk, man.
In track and field.
Let Lando talk. That's rude, brother. I ain't got time for this. That's rude. Let Lando talk. My bad, Lando. They over here talking about foolishness. Go ahead.
Oh, I was done.
Yeah,
I was
right,
done. I
man.
was letting them get their
How does
jokes
it
off.
feel?
You cut off their
I
jokes.
didn't know that was your pronoun.
But look, man, it's okay. My bad. I think the 70, the 71s, the 72s, it doesn't surpass what Kobe does. That's why people don't talk about it.
So you feel the only reason why this is brought up is because it was a Kobe. He passed Kobe Bryant, and that
Yeah.
shows the love everybody had for Kobe Bryant. Discredited because of Kobe Bryant.
I mean, I didn't think about it that way. I mean, you can put it that way, but
That's the stem. And you know what? If that is, that's a valid reason because when you hold your goats, like nobody wants to see the player that you say is a dog.
yeah.
And this is a sticking point that I have in every barbershop argument that I get into is ain't nobody scored who scored higher than him. We ain't seen Wilt video. The real record is this. That's what we all seen. Now somebody else comes behind and takes that argument away from you. Now you go to barbershop, you lost that one. Like the Cowboys just say, man, we got 5 rings. Well, somebody got 6 now.
Yeah, the big thing that I thought was the difference is you got the entire team trying to get you to break this record. That wasn't happening with Kobe. Like, he did that because they were about to lose that game. He didn't have a good first or second quarter. He had like 26, not a bad quarter, but 26 points, I think, in the first half, or
I mean,
28.
that's 4 less than Bam scored. But
So
yeah.
we ball hogs that.
No, Bam had like 42 points in the first half.
Oh, first half. I thought
Yeah.
you said first quarter. My bad.
No,
Go
and
ahead.
so, and then, you know,
Okay,
he balled out in the second because they were getting their asses kicked.
I have a counter to that.
But, oh, yeah, okay.
If I'm coaching the team, I don't care who it is. If the man's hot, we get him the ball.
He wasn't high. He had a terrible shooting percentage. It's like 45%.
What did he have in the first half?
Split by half, I don't know.
What did he have in the first half?
I think 45.
42, 45.
Guess what?
He had 30 points in the first quarter.
30 points in the first quarter, you getting the ball the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, for me,
30 in the first, we drawing everything up for you. We might get away from you for a second to make them think we're going to switch it up. Right back to you.
see, so for me, in that
I
particular,
agree with the beginning, but like I said, it
All through the game. 30 in the
45%
first.
shooting. 45% shooting.
so while you look that up, my thing about it is when you look at the whole gameplay, and if you look at any team, regardless of what's going on, if you look at any team and somebody dropped 30 in the first quarter, my objective, I'm not saying we're changing the game plan, but we're definitely gonna feed that dude. I'm definitely gonna make sure he continues doing what he's doing. Right.
Yeah.
And I don't think the whole thing was like, oh man, we're gonna break Kobe's record, or we're gonna surpass or get in the books or anything like that. I think they were playing basketball. And then it got to a point in time where he was able to flourish. And somebody was like, yo, this may work out. Like, bro, you know, you could do, because that's
Yeah,
a
I
feat.
think towards
You
the
know what I
fourth
mean?
quarter, that's what they transitioned to. But like, okay, Kobe shot 60.9% from the field. Bam shot 46.5. Kobe shot 53% from 3-pointer. Bam shot 31%.
Yeah,
Like,
okay, cool. But let's talk
terrible.
numbers.
Those were bad.
Let's
too.
talk numbers.
Oh,
though.
worse. Bad. They were bad. They were just worse for
He
Bam.
went, what, 38 or 44 or something?
Yeah, but
36,
Kobe
or
only
30,
missed
30.
2.
Yeah, Kobe went 18 to 20.
Kobe's a shooting guard. Bam is a big man.
I'm just comparing stats to stats. Who had a better overall game? It's clearly Kobe.
Nope, better
How many shots did Bam take versus how many shots did Kobe take? Because the numbers, I could take 2 shots and be 50%, right, and make 1. My numbers is crazy. You could be 12 shots and make 7, right? Or excuse me, you can make 5 of them shots. You know what I mean? But you scored more points than me. You did more than me to a certain degree. So that's why I say let's break that down, because ultimately what I say behind that is Bam scored 83 in the NBA. He didn't score 83 in the G League or 83 in college. He did it with the best of the best. Granted, the team that he was playing, I'm not saying they're the best of the best or the cream of the crop.
20 to 43.
20 or 43 for Bam?
Yeah,
Oh, field
and
goal.
7 of 22 from 3-point.
He's definitely not a 3-point shooter, but he was shooting.
And then
He
how
made
many for Kobe?
36 free throws. He broke the NBA record for that.
Yeah. And
So how are we blaming Bam when the other team kept fouling?
yeah, and I don't know how many, but he got. He went to the line 7 times in
No, it was
fourth quarter.
36 out of either way. The other team was.
He went 7. How many times did he go to in the fourth quarter?
Oh, I
7
don't
times,
have.
8 times, 6
You
times,
guys,
whatever.
any questions I have all answers.
Yeah,
I know, but what I'm saying, what my whole point is,
Yeah.
I think that's a part of it too. And I'm not knocking him.
36 at the line?
I think that I personally think that playing in the NBA is a feat. Doing what he did, congratulations, hats off, tips off to him. And for me, I'm not saying I agree with the asterisks or anything like that, but when I look at that situation, I can understand why people are trying to quote unquote fault him. He's not he don't score 50, 60 points every game.
But he can get you.
He's a
40.
solid 22 player. He's a
He can get
solid
you-
average 22.
He can get you.
22 is far away from 83.
I'm saying, but he can get you 45 points in a game.
He
He's got
could
breakout
get you,
games.
but we have to give him 45.
So if
and
he
it has
gets
to work.
45, the other team fouls him enough to get 36. He had 36 free shots made.
36 free shots.
That is nuts.
And I'm not.
So 45. If I can get you 45, you give me 36 free shots. I'm just having a good night, just regular hooping. If I didn't get fouled that many times, I wouldn't have had 83. 36 free shots is nuts.
I don't understand how they still have players.
But
that is nuts.
But that's where it goes to me. That's where I lean more towards Corey's is saying is the whole thing of we have to look at what's going on. Like going to the free throw line, getting fouled that much. Like we can't sit up here and act like the Wizards wasn't. They're not on the tanking. They're tanking. Right? They're throwing this season away according to
the NBA's come out and said their teams are not throwing games away.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say that too because I don't want people to not show. I don't want my fans to not show up.
I don't believe that's true. But I'm just saying, teams that they deem were throwing games or tanking, they have been fined. Washington was not fined the amounts as I think it was Sacramento and maybe Utah. It was 2 teams that got fined because the players like, hey man, they're losing on purpose.
And I'm saying,
So,
and if okay, cool. What I'm saying behind that is
Washington
in a competitive game. In a competitive game, I don't think Bam scoring 83 points. That's not a knock at him. I'm just saying in a competitive game, and I'm not even saying playoff games on the line, game 7 or no shit like that. I'm just saying I don't think he's going to score 83 points. Why? Because we're going to scheme to stop him if he started doing 30 points in the first quarter.
Have y'all heard Jalen Rose talk about so if we're comparing this, people saying that it shouldn't be above Kobe or shouldn't be a better game. Did you hear Jalen Rose talk about that game and ask why coach wasn't double teaming it? So like, if you're going to scheme, try to stop a guy and you don't scheme and the players say, hey, you got to do something different and you're not, then he's just out there having shoot around.
Yeah. I mean, you can't stop that. That's not a scheme towards him. That's not a scheme to stop him.
I'm just saying, so we use the tanking part, then we look at that and be like, hey,
isn't that like a knock against him? Like, he's playing he's playing against like a subpar defense that won't even correctly play defense.
Yeah,
so of course he's going to score more.
If we're going to try to break down and say, for the people, I'm not saying you are, but for the people saying, hey, he's playing against this team and blah, 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 then let's break down the other one and say, well, that one really was impressive too. I don't get why we're looking at ways to say 83 is not impressive.
I don't think people. Me personally, I'm not saying 83 is not impressive. I'm saying 83 is impressive.
So I'm saying somehow his 83 points is less impressive than Kobe's 81 points.
I'm saying 83 points. I'm saying 83 points in the NBA, 81 points in the NBA, 72 points in the NBA, 71.73. All is impressive in the NBA. It's just for me personally, I do have some type of taste in my mouth because I'm a huge Kobe fan, right? But I understand that there's a game being played, and he wasn't out there like the All-Star game. It wasn't when he get the ball, everybody just backing off and he's just jacking shots and shit like that. But in the same breath, you the guys that Kobe played and got 81 against, they were playing defense. Bam, I'm not saying they're not playing defense, but he got way more opportunities. In fact, 16 more or 20 more shots off of free throws. Not taking away anything from him, because if you send me
I mean,
to
they
the line,
playing too much defense.
what cool.
Yeah, you fouling me, you
Nah,
playing too much defense.
that's a
You
fact.
relax.
Wow, you
Yeah,
know what I
how
mean?
about you chill out? I just
Take a
made 30 of these. You didn't get
How
me
many?
6
Okay,
more?
so how many and ones did he make?
Tack that on. I mean, he killing the defense and they
If he
going overboard.
if he going and ones, if he did,
I don't know the
if he went to
breakdowns.
the line 40 times and 32 of those was off of and ones,
Boom.
I can't. Hey,
I
How
don't
many
know.
players fouled out of that game?
All I'm
they
saying
said
is,
none. The myth is none.
all I'm saying
That
is,
doesn't even seem mathematically possible.
yeah, when you break down the numbers, I mean, you can look at impressiveness or not, but that
Just
goes
on
back.
one man, you got 42 free throws, or 42 fouls.
Well, I mean,
Well, I
you
guess
got
it's divided. Never mind.
yeah.
It's
I was
a
about to say, yeah, but
But
stupid moment.
it
Still, that's 21 fouls though.
don't worry about that. We still got there's bench players. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so like just on the impressiveness, like I've seen shit. I think Klay Thompson's 69 is the most impressive score I've ever seen. Or what do he have? Was it 69 on 13 dribbles?
Oh yeah, that's when he
So like I don't
he
care
was
about
like
an 81,
9.
100,
He was like
83.
9 for 12 from
Yeah,
3-point. Yeah.
that was the most impressive scoring I've ever seen. Steph Curry in the gold medal game last year was more impressive than Bam and Kobe's 81 points and 83 points. But just going off the pure fact that people want to put an asterisk by it, he had 83 points. Get over it.
Okay. Next topic, we're gonna jump into these two guys' favorite team, the Raiders. That's not. They're not. I don't know what they do. Yeah, me matey.
And
We are the
Rams smash
Raiders.
your heads in front of each other, and you're a cheesehead. So you literally can say nothing. Like you're on mute.
Right.
You guys are cheeseheads.
Well, I'm not.
What you mean?
You're a Ram.
Yeah,
You
Why
guys
can't
are
I say
we
idiots.
fuck
anything?
shit up.
You
You
guys are
know,
cheeseheads.
we fuck shit
Like
up.
that's a terrible mascot.
We're a packing company, sir.
They're packing cheeseheads.
We're packing teams left and right, sending them out.
But
Everybody brags about.
Hope
Nah,
y'all have fun with Quay Walker.
we will.
we got
I hope y'all use him better than we.
well, there was a big trade, and we're gonna get these guys, Lando, King Daniel's opinion first. Well, there was a big trade that was supposed to go through with the Max Crosby shit, and for whatever reason, it didn't go through. Two questions. One, why do you think it didn't go through, or why you didn't hear, or whatever happened? Why didn't it go through? And then two, who won? Did the Raiders win out of that, or did the Ravens win out of that?
Okay, so Max Crosby was a trade agreement was agreed upon to send Max Crosby to the Ravens for 2 first-round picks. This year's first-round pick, which I believe would have been a 14, and then next year, whatever they finish out, we get there. And the Ravens backed out before the official time because they have a tampering time in the NFL to where you can agree to deals and stuff, but nothing becomes official until like 4 o'clock on a Tuesday or some shit, and they backed out before. Therefore, rescinding the trade, they keep their first round picks. We have to in turn keep Max Crosby. I think the Raiders won out of that.
Okay.
I think Ravens went panic mode because that tampering period after that first day, the Raiders did they did really well. Whoever that guy is. Shout out Willie. They did really well in taking a center, the best center on the market, Lindenbaum, from the Ravens to them, and I don't think the Ravens were ready for that type of movement and departure from their team. They lost him and Isaiah Likely, which in turn I think gave them cold feet. It's like, well, now we have to kind of find new corner pieces. We can't give up them first round picks.
Okay. Lando?
I don't really have anything more to add on that part because that's pretty much what it seems like happened to me as well. Like I don't know. Um, and then on the second part of the question about who came out looking better, I think like the Ravens, from what it seems like, have come out with like looking like egg on their face just because of how they went about the whole situation, and how unprofessional, or I guess it was, to the buyers club that is the owners and elites in the NFL, when it comes to these type of things. So,
Yeah, I agree with you. Like I said, it's just a stain when everybody's making handshake deals. Every owner's
right.
doing that. You're the owner that backed out.
I thought they backed out because he failed the physical.
That's what they're saying.
So then, is that not true? Because
No,
then I wouldn't blame him.
no,
I'd back out too.
That's
no.
my
It's not true based on now it's conflicting reports. But Max Crosby came out and said he talked to his doctor. His doctor told him he's above schedule.
so
So
what
the medical report, everybody knew that. Everybody knew he had surgery. Everybody knew that.
yeah.
And the documents from his doctor is, hey, he's supposed to be at this point, this point, and this point.
Okay.
So when he gets traded, they say they ran a medical, and they're coming out saying, well, he's not at this point. But the guy who did the surgery said he's been past that point. He's at this point and this point. He's way ahead of the point you say he's not at,
But they disagree.
Yeah.
apparently.
So what's wrong with that? Like, why is that fucked up?
I don't,
Why do they have egg on their face? Like, to me, that's just like, hey,
because it's
I
not.
know the doctor's saying you're supposed to be here, but we think you should be here. And if you're not here, I don't know if you can get to where we need you to. And it's too much. Baltimore does not give up first round picks. They haven't done it for like decades. So like they were already going against like what they're used to, and then now all of a sudden you got this. That I think they just took it as a sign. I don't think it was fucked up.
And
I'm not saying it's fucked up. I'm saying that league owners are looking at it as, hey, we all agree to this. That's why they have an egg on their face. I think we won. Like, we didn't want you.
I do too.
Yeah,
By the way, I think y'all
we
definitely
don't
got.
care about them 2 first-round picks. We don't know what next year's going to be. Next year, they can win a Super Bowl.
didn't the Ravens just pick up somebody on the line?
Trey Henderson from Cincinnati, who was regarded as a top pass rusher.
Is that not a good pickup?
Well,
And I'm not saying he's Max Crosby capabilities. I'm just saying
We'll find out.
is that not a good
Apparently, his
pickup?
physical was
So
good.
you keep so so you keep money because Max Crosby is a big ticket, right? And then you keep your picks, right? So isn't that like a win-win for the Ravens? I'm not saying he
It
is
can be
Max
if you think
Crosby,
about that.
but you got a
It's
good
not a
pass rusher.
win-win because they had those key losses that
Yeah,
they had
top
those in
5
20.
pass rusher over the last 5 years.
Yeah, you don't lose your draft picks, but once again,
And you
those
keep
are
money.
well. Trey Henderson he's like paid really close to what Max Crosby's being paid.
I heard.
I mean, if it's 40 million or 46 million or 42 million,
I think Crosby's
40 million is cheaper, right?
Crosby's 40 and Henderson, I think maybe 36 or it's
4
between
million cheaper.
32.
You can do something with 4 million. That's a salary.
how y'all affording to pay all these players?
Who?
The Raiders.
We have the most cap room in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean that's
Crosby,
Crosby is not the
Crosby's
issue.
contract was already settled in for the next 7 years.
Yeah, that's not the issue with the Ravens. The money is not the
his
issue.
contract was on books when we got the total number of contracts.
So my thing behind that is okay, cool. I think both teams kind of win, right? Like if they would have got Crosby, that was a win. They didn't get Crosby and they still kept the money.
So football wise, you think they win?
I think both teams benefit from it.
I think owner, like what Lando said, I think owner wise, like I think that's going to hinder deals in the future for Baltimore.
Okay, cool. So I'll say this behind that is,
But football
and this is what I heard, and I don't follow Crosby or the Raiders like that. But didn't he want to leave? And then if I wanted to leave or I'm not happy with the team due to performance or whatever, and then on top of that, y'all put me up for a trade and it don't go through, could not be disgruntled, or I don't like that shit, man.
Okay, so
Right?
so with that entire situation, there's two ways to look at it. It's either one, he went because okay, I'll go with the first. He never came out publicly and said, I want to leave the team. So nobody knows if that's true or not.
Well, I'm saying, did he tell people, or was there anything said about
Nobody's-
disgruntled or
No.
being unhappy with the team's performance, or potentially, hey man,
No, he's never come out and said, I don't want to be here. He's always been, I want to be a Raider for my entire career. So that's that point right there.
okay,
Yeah, everybody's mad when you're losing, but it's not like, I'm losing, I want to get out of here. That's never been a quote from him
Right.
available to us.
okay,
Now, what it says behind closed doors, we don't know.
okay, cool. I mean, but okay,
So-
cool. Because there's been players that have said that.
That's what
flat
I'm
out
saying.
said.
And
Okay,
we
cool.
here.
And okay, cool.
So
we
those
can,
are the
okay,
players
cool.
who I.
All right, that's speculation.
So as a team, you look at if you can get 2 first-round picks and also dump off a guy, then I'm not mad at it. Sometimes, like we did with Khalil Mack, I thought Khalil Mack was a better player. At said point in time, we traded Khalil Mack and traded Max Crosby. I think at that point in time, Khalil Mack was a better player. I've seen it done before. That's what we do
Okay.
because we help everywhere else. We can't have nobody good. That's
Yeah.
because Raider fan.
Okay. Philander, what you think?
No, I don't really
I
have
didn't.
much to add to that. Like, I think he was correct, spot on. That's the Raider way. Like, we'll make you good and then trade you off, or we'll sign you after you're not good anymore. But in
And
prime years,
also,
we don't do it.
and also on the so let's say we go behind closed doors, and he says, "Hey man, I don't want to go through a rebuild."
Okay. Which is a real thing.
Yeah, people do that.
Right.
But hey man, I appreciate everything you guys done. I've grown so much with this organization. Like I don't leave on bad terms. Like I just can't do this. We built such a rapport to where we're like, okay, I understand you. You've given us this. Where would you like to go? We've seen that with other players too.
Yes.
You work with that's how LeBron went to Miami because they worked with them. So let's say the Raiders are working with him and the trade happens. And then you go to Baltimore and he's already come out with this story. You got to review it yourself, but he's already come out and said how he was treated when he got out there. He said he got out there and couldn't even talk to the GM or the head coach for like 5 hours. He said he got out there and was treated good, and you realize, like, I got the keys to this building over here. I'm not making no new money. But I got the keys. I can go in here wherever I want. Now I gotta go over here and I gotta ask 3, 4, 5 people to let me in the building. What situation do I really want? I did it. So I think that could be an option too.
Okay.
So that's why I don't think he's disgruntled. Maybe you go and look and realize the grass ain't greener.
That's like when your kids say, "I want to run away," and you put them out there with a
Damn
ham
right.
sandwich and
Yeah.
cookie,
And they
he
come
eat
back.
that motherfucker. Come back. I can't
They
make
come
it.
back. They missed a chore in 3 months. Things shining.
Again, that to me, the whole thing with him wanting to leave, that I never heard nothing in concrete. I never seen no tweet. It was just a speculation thing that I heard about.
Mhm.
And then the other part of it would be like I don't, this is my personal belief. I don't think people of his caliber in the NFL, NBA are getting traded without knowledge of them being traded. Like, I don't think that, I say that to say, I don't think Trey Young was just sitting there and was just like, dang, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I think.
Blake Griffin did get traded. He found out over Twitter.
Yeah, it does happen.
And at that particular caliber,
That was Blake Griffin still. It wasn't like I still can't jump out the gym, Blake Griffin. That was just like, hey, we can't win with what we have here.
I don't have the rebuttal to that one. I'll just say this. What I'm trying to say is
New players know.
Yeah, I think that
Respected players know.
Max Crosby knew, right, what was going on. It's not like them, like, him just getting the phone call, like, hey, man, get on the plane, go over here, meet these guys, and then them guys not showing up. And then you come back, and you're like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
You just sent me over there for nothing? I don't think that's what's going on. So the likelihood of the scenario you're talking about is probably more likely. Him
I
coming
think
back
he
to,
was probably
like, he's not as, it's not like a fuck thing. It's more like a, oh, shit, it's all good. But in the same breath, I wonder about the winning part. That's what I always, because I think everybody
you know better than to
wants
lose.
Want to
to
win?
win.
Some people. Well, there are some people who value the money. There's some people who care about win. I think everybody goes in the game trying to win.
Yeah.
I think that's the outcome. But I think some people might get to the point to where if we don't win the game, it doesn't bother me as much. Like that's not going to force me to come in here at 5:30. We're supposed to be here at 7. That's not going to force that pushing me. Like I'll be here at 7. You said we can win if we practice from 7 to 10. I have to put in the extra work because you said we can win here. So I just think it's different mindsets.
I mean,
I don't think Max Crosby is of that mindset. I think he's there before the gym opens. Probably the last guy out. Just all reports that I hear, and so
I think you better, motherfucker.
He's a monster.
He better be there.
Like I said, top 5.
anybody who's sat
Yeah,
at my
it's
house
position.
and watched the Raiders game, you can see when he plays, he's the best player on the football field. Any game he plays, he
Know?
pops out.
You agree with that?
Yeah, it's definitely a fact.
But also, I'm understands that hey, I root for you if you're a Raider. So if you went to Baltimore,
So the ultimate question behind that, and we'll leave out. This is our last topic, our last question. But who's gonna have a better season next year, the Ravens or the Raiders?
probably Baltimore. AFC West is stacked, dude. Broncos just got Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, which is
How the hell that happened?
crazy.
That's gonna be
What the hell?
That's crazy. That's good.
The AFC West is stacked. If you look at just that division,
Imagine if they picked up Judy.
they got Judy back. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna sell off on you. I felt it.
Bro, you know, I
was-
started
I was-
thinking
I
about
was reaching
somebody
for it.
else. I'm like,
Yeah.
Judy. Who else is Judy? Because they can't be
Judy?
talking about this guy.
He,
You know,
he,
they
he
can't
almost
be talking about this guy.
is that a Superman punch from this distance?
Nah, I'm coming double fit.
I'm talking about the judge.
I'm coming.
Jose,
I might come double A's. Like with a, you got to stop me. Like you know, how Dragon Ball Z stop for them cartoons.
Yes, but I think Baltimore just has the weaker division, so I feel
Oh
they're doing
shit!
better.
Not even a better team.
No, weak division.
Okay.
They got who? Cleveland,
Yeah.
Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh ain't got a quarterback yet.
Okay, okay. This is
Yeah,
last thing. Last thing.
Last thing was last thing.
I know, but
He didn't.
Orlando. Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
got one thing.
Ravens are the Raiders having a better season next year or this year, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, just going off of the past couple of years, like the Ravens are like mathematically due to have a better season. Like unless something miraculous happens and the Raiders
Lamar
go
Jackson
like,
still.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. So I'm pretty sure the Ravens will have a better season next year, if that's the question.
What you got?
No, yeah, I mean, I tend to agree with everyone. But you said that Crosby is like the best player.
When I watch games, yes, he pops out the most of me. Yes.
So in that position, though, do you think he's the best player in the NFL, or where do you think he ranks? I guess
In that position,
in like a edge rush.
edge rush.
See, that's being specific.
I mean, this is usually what he plays, though, right? He plays on that left
He's number
edge.
one to me.
Yeah.
I think he disrupts more. I think that he's up and down field more than Micah Parsons. I don't see Micah Parsons really making plays If they make a 20-yard run, I see Max Crosby do that, and I think that Myles Garrett is just he's only good on sacks. He don't have good run defense. He don't ladder the ball. He has one job only. That's to get to the quarterback. You run a counter behind him, or you run right at him. He's hurt. You can't run directly at Max Crosby. You can run directly at MICAH Parsons and Myles Garrett, and those two guys aren't stopping the run. They're just there to get sacks.
Yeah.
And that's who I have in my top three. Those three guys getting off the edge.
Who play? Okay, so
Good
what's
answer. Good
the
answer.
what's the objective of an edge rusher though? Right, to get to the quarterback. So wouldn't like you're looking at sacks and
No.
pressures.
Bro, can you break down the objective of an edge guy?
I mean, I would say that to
Yeah, you about to say it.
I mean, so it's not
No,
necessarily to
say
get
it.
to the quarterback.
What
You
is
know
it?
what I mean? It's to
Cause disruption
contain.
in the back.
Contain what?
Contain
Contain
the
the
edge.
edge.
Contain, yeah.
That's
It's
football.
not
Yeah, so
necessarily
nothing should
to
go
get
by
to the
him.
quarterback.
Nobody.
Although they look at that as a normally an edge rusher is going to be a guy that gets high number of sacks, right? And that's not because of that's the
That's
design.
because I can contain the edge. Like, there's nobody on my side. I'm on your ass. The edge is the quarterback trying to get outside of me.
Yeah, and that's what I say. So like normally their design is not to sack the quarterback. To be completely, that's not that like, oh man, it's just that's what their thing is. But in the same breath, where you was about to go, that would be my caveat or my counter to the whole. You can run directly at MICAH Parsons. You could run directly at Myles Garrett.
You can't.
But they don't.
Yeah, they do.
I was about.
They do.
Micah Parsons got more pressures. He's got more sacks.
You're talking about getting to the quarterback. I said running.
I don't have the numbers.
They run at me. That was MICAH Parsons' downfall. Was they run at him? That's Myles Garrett. Downfall is you can run directly at them.
See, and I feel like MICAH Parsons
He's also got more tackles though.
I feel like running directly at MICAH Parsons. There's a difference between running directly at
Micah Parsons. More tackle for losses? I'd have to look that one up. I don't have that one.
I'm saying I watched the games and MICAH Parsons. These are all your favorite people on TV say it. Like his downfall is you run the ball in his direction. He can't stop the run. He can get to the quarterback. We run to him. He's not worried about stopping the run or containing. He's about one job: getting to the quarterback.
And I think
Myles Garrett is the downfall.
But I think Myles Garrett, you don't run directly at Myles Garrett.
They do.
He's bigger than MICAH Parsons. So the objective is running directly at him. I don't think that. I don't know. I get what you. I agree with you on MICAH Parsons, 100%.
But Myles Garrett do the same thing at him.
I think
if we want to be successful
at stylistically, yeah, they're the same guy.
We're gonna run. Now that's his downfall is he don't care about stopping the run. All he cares about is getting sacks on the quarterback. Same with MICAH Parsons.
And what I'm saying,
Myles Garrett's not making plays 20 yards down.
But he's got more tackles. So I don't. You can't say that if you end up with more tackles than the other player consistently every year. You can't say he doesn't stop the run.
Yes, I can say that.
That doesn't make any sense. So he's downfield tackling receivers? That's not happening. MICAH Parsons ain't downfield tackling receivers. That's what you said earlier.
He's not.
Okay, so then where's he getting all these tackles from? They got to be coming from somewhere.
It could be maybe a 7-yard gain run on his side. And you've given that up 13 times this game. You've given it because you don't care about stopping that run. You care about getting to the quarterback. And he's pushing you off. You're not lining up, going inside. So you're getting pushed off and you're giving up 7-yard runs. I'm telling you, they're not running directly at Max Crosby. And y'all can go watch film. It's on there. Just go watch it. I watch football.
I'm not saying that they do not run directly at Max Crosby. I agree with the MICAH Parsons things. I agree with the MICAH Parsons thing wholeheartedly. I'm just saying, for me personally, when I look at a Myles Garrett, I'm not saying everybody's running directly at him. Like if you have an option, you're gonna run this way versus this way at him. If I have to peel out, I'm peeling out away from Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
Everything.
peel out is different.
What I'm saying,
If I'm a running back coach for the Cleveland Browns, and I know every time we line up, Myles Garrett is going to try to go an outside route to get to the quarterback, or he's going to try to swing wide and come inside on a stunt to hit to my quarterback. That's where I'm going, because he's not worried about this spot. He's worried about going around and get to the quarterback this way, or going around and get the quarterback this way. He ain't worried about containing his edge or nothing. So it's on the defensive tackle to slide over, and we're going to scheme up a way to stop that defense, let Myles Garrett run free like they do, and we're going to attack him. I see it happen.
Yeah, okay. I just personally, I feel like Micah Parsons is
I
a
mean,
guy
granted, if Myles Garrett cared about more stopping the run, phenomenal. Like, same Micah Parsons. Like, I'm not saying they're less of a talent. I'm saying that some things they care about more than others. I think that Myles Garrett, if he decided I'm not stopping, that I'm not letting anybody run on my side, guess what? Nobody's running on his side.
Yeah.
He might lose sack numbers, but he gave up 7 yards in 3 games running directly at him because he decided, no, this ain't happening. But sacks get you paid.
Yeah, I mean, last year he
He broke the
definitely,
sack record.
but I mean that was his focus. You know, it got to a point where that was his focus, was doing that. So the running out
Is there an
wide.
asterisk by that?
No, I'm just saying like that's
That's
just
just
no.
fucking.
That's
Hey, they
that's
talked
the
about it.
running out wide. That's the running inside stunts and stuff like that. But in my mind, Myles Garrett, I don't think you run directly at uh uh MAXX Crosby or Myles Garrett.
Ooh.
Period. Period. I don't think that's a. I understand the thought process. Not just saying that you like, but running out wide is exactly why I can run directly at Micah Parsons. And on top of that, I'm not saying he's the little guy, but he's a littler guy when it comes down to the quote unquote line.
Right.
Myles Garrett is a bigger guy. Mike Crosby is a bigger guy. Versa. I forget, but I always dump that dude's name. But there's bigger guys that are weight wise, you know what I mean, than this dude. So his skill is his speed. I'm faster than I can get around, and I'm quicker than. So hell yeah, I'm gonna attack the quarterback. Because if you give me the opportunity, if you drop back and give me the opportunity, I'm gonna get in there. Same thing with MAXX Crosby. The difference is he's a little bit bigger. Myles Garrett, he's a little bit bigger. You know, MAXX Crosby can run through somebody versus using straight speed or agility to get around. And I think all these dudes are excellent. I just think that in my mind, I don't think you Michael Parsons, hell yeah, run directly at him. They've proven that in Dallas. Damn near proved in Green Bay, right? That you can run directly at that dude and get around him, get by him. So all the tackles may come from 7 yards down the field after you done blew by me 13 times in this particular game, right? Yeah, stats are stats, right? It don't necessarily dictate how a player is, who a player is, to a degree, but it definitely is relevant in what you've done to a certain degree also. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand and respect that this dude got 22 sacks, 23 sacks, 19 sacks, 18 sacks in a season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those type of things is for me where it's like, okay, you know,
I need to break down stats too, but that's just my thing on it.
It says from this is what, like, ask Google.
Yeah, just read the top line and that's just my deal on it. That's how a lot of people see it.
MAXX Crosby is widely regarded as a superior, more consistent run defender and edge setter compared to Micah Parsons, while Parsons excels as a top-tier pass rusher, which is basically what we've been saying.
So it's not like we're talking crazy. We're talking to the point is that when we talk about it, I just think that he sets the edge better than Parsons does. Because Parsons, like I said, if I want somebody who get the quarterback, I want him. But if I want somebody that's going to be a cornerstone of my defense and I can build around, I'm going to take MAXX Crosby.
yeah. So the disagreement, all it is just who is the better
I guess it depends on what you want.
edge setter. You know what I mean? And this year, I think we have I'm not gonna say the perfect opportunity, but
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be
Both of them
interesting.
coming back from major injuries and
yeah, you know what I mean. And I wouldn't even say everybody's fresh, ready to go, but
Yeah, no, they're coming off
Yeah.
injuries. And
no,
Miles
no,
Garrett,
I'm not even saying. I'm saying fresh mental wise, where like Miles Garrett is coming off of a record-setting season. Does he go get it like he did last year, or do you like, man, shit?
I'm not gonna do it twice.
No, not even that. It's just, man, I did it already. So if it cracks off and week 6, I got 19 or 15 fucking sacks.
we'll go to more list number like 10, 11.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
If you got 19 in week 6,
I said 15. That's why I changed it
ban
to
me.
15. That's why I changed it.
15, you got to hit. I'm banned by the value. Yeah.
Feed me.
Yeah, damn right.
Oh, are you going to the free throw?
Whatever it is, I want free sacks.
You get motherfucking slide.
Yeah, it's
Get
that.
that Reggie White treatment.
Strahan sack off.
Hey, all right, this last thing. So is that frowned upon? All right, my bad.
What'd you say?
Go ahead. We said.
Floor is yours.
Okay.
The floor is yours. He froze.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Let's say
Last thing. Is it frowned upon to give somebody a record when they're at that opportunity to set that record?
To me,
i.e., quarterback sliding and letting somebody get their record-breaking sack, whether it's in the game or for the season.
That's not sportsmanship to me. You ain't playing the game honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's lame. I don't like it.
What you think, Lando?
No, it's pretty lame. That's why the dude who had the record before is still pissed off at who is it, Brett Favre? Is it Brett Favre?
Strahan.
No. Yeah, the guy who had the record before Strahan confronted him about it because
he slid. Lawrence Taylor?
No, I know what you're talking about. But I don't remember the name.
It Lawrence Taylor?
I don't know who you're talking about.
No, it's not LT.
Yes.
I don't remember. I thought it was it's not Sack.
No, Sack was not there.
Oh my God. Bart from Ravens.
No, Mark Castillo. New York.
I'm lost in that one.
Yeah, Mark Castillo. That's the only person because Strahan broke his record. And then Watt tied Strahan, and then Miles Garrett broke it.
But I remember something about that. They got on his ass for doing that.
A lot of people were upset because they said that Brett Favre gave the sack. They did a bootleg and he slid when Strahan was right on him. Like
it was Strahan. That's what I'm thinking about, right?
Strahan broke the record and people were upset about that
because
the way
he
Brett
slid.
Favre did it. Yes,
that's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
And the guy before him called him out, and a lot of people called him out. But that to me, that's lame. Like as a competitor, my job is to not let you get the record. I don't want you to set the record against me as a competitor. Anybody who plays sports, like you want to stop your opponent.
Yeah, you want them to affect life.
Yeah. These 90 seconds, I want you to be nothing. I want you to be nothing in life. I want you to hate yourself. Yep, I want you to consider giving this up. I want to break you down mentally. After the game, hey, good game, dog. You got it next time.
Sorry, I'm getting taken out on the fucking stretcher with a neck brace because of your determination. Now,
guess what? I'm just up to the hospital with it. Man,
I'm gonna say good game either way.
It's too late. What
Shake my hand.
Yeah, we compete. Hey, we compete. See you when you get back. You might not never get noticed career ending.
Yeah, that's out of there.
That's competitiveness, though.
Oh yeah, you're right. Who was? Well, the dude cried about that when he did.
Remember the Titans?
No, for the Raiders, he cracked old buddy, and put him out. He
Ronnie Lott.
Was it Ronnie Lott that? And then he crushed buddy.
Ronnie Lott crushed a lot of people.
Yeah. He crushed this guy, and he was out. Like his career was done. Eesh. And then he cried about it. He was sad about it. Like, man, I didn't know. They ended up talking later on in the year. I don't know. I don't know who it was.
That was back then when.
Yeah, I mean, football was totally different. And these wussies nowadays wouldn't be able to.
You know when you say that, it's funny because I wear a guardian cap.
What?
A guardian cap. If I play football, I'd wear a guardian cap.
Yeah.
Bro, I play football with a sock on my helmet. And
I mean, yeah, you're talking about nowadays, but like
I'm just saying, like,
back then, if you came
if I
outside
had
with
the,
that,
if I had, yeah, but
if you came out with a
if I had the
balloon around
knowledge,
your,
if I had the knowledge now that I did back
hell yeah,
then,
everybody would. That's
all
tough
that
shit.
means that's more protection. I'm going extra hard.
I mean, yeah, you can say that, but everybody's
That's
gonna
just
look at
that's a
that like,
mentality.
but that's a soft thing in our world that we grew up.
Guess
Prime
what?
example, boys got in fights and punched the face mask.
Yeah, but when you get up and realize that I just cracked him, and I'm coming to crack it again, you don't care about the helmet, what you wearing.
You right, you don't, because you don't feel
cracking
it.
boys out there. No, I'm saying
Yeah,
your
I know.
teammates.
Yeah. Oh,
They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
care about your guard. You out here cracking boys. I don't care what you look like. You out here balling out. As a teammate, you're looking at. We don't care. You got a guarding cap on. Now everybody outside, like, oh, you got a guarding cap on. You see how he baiting folks?
With a guardian cap on.
I was about to say they're still gonna make fun of the Guardian cap. They're not gonna let that shit
And I'm
slide.
saying as a football
He
team.
good. I don't know
But
what the
now,
fuck that is on his head,
No,
but
no. As a football team, they not.
that's how we keep track of him.
Oh, it's extra protection. Nobody talks shit about quarterbacks having rib cages.
Yeah, that's
No,
why they fat.
that's just padding.
It's
Because then if we
it's
talk shit about that, then we got to talk shit about the Deion Sanders flap.
guarding cap is extra padding.
Yeah, I
Wind
agree. I
resistance.
feel like it's all good. Back in our
We
day,
had
if you
big
came
ass
outside with
helmet.
that, people would definitely look at you crazily. Because we were the same group of guys that would you punch people with a face mask,
Bro, I played
which
a
don't
game.
make sense at all in the football
We don't
world.
care. Bro, I played a
Uh,
game of quarterback with the bar down the middle.
yeah, it's insanity.
That helps you move each eye independently.
I went from
Fucking
free safety, yes, to a quarterback in a game with a bar down.
Yeah, it's just insane. But we're gonna get up out of here.
You hitting that? As a defender, you tagging that guy or no?
I'm probably yeah. You ain't got no choice at that particular
They didn't
time.
want to.
Yeah, at that particular time, you ain't got no choice.
I'm on that shoulder.
You know.
Middle school.
You gotta have film for that. They don't even believe it. You know. Lander, you got anything before we get out of here?
nah, man.
All right, man.
What? You play
He's
What's
out there to
Love?
everybody in Austin, man, for real. Because
You
I know
play
you.
What's Love got to do with it?
I know. Lando like
I
to
was thinking of
stand
something
up for
earlier
people
when
out
he was
there.
talking about love.
You got
What's up?
anything?
KBA works.
KBA works. No, I said I know you like to stand up for people. So peace to everybody out there in the city, man. That's all I'm saying. I don't want you to be in no shit.
Nah, live dangerous.
Yeah,
KBA
sometimes you gotta
works.
get a little dangerous.
Come on.
You don't.
Yes, you do. Just that keep you aware.
KBA works.
KBA
Bro, can
works.
you relax,
Check it out.
bro?
Yell everyone
Yeah,
anything.
Huh?
I don't want this.
But you like, it's like right here. What you say? My bad, I forgot all up. What's up?
If y'all ever need anything, just hit me up.
KBA works.
Live dangerous.
KBA works. Reach out on Facebook.
You talking to everybody, them or us?
Talking to them. I just wasn't
I
looking.
need a
Trying to
rocking
live a
chair.
little dangerous. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, if you're trying to live dangerous and you want a sign that says "Live dangerously,"
I can make that.
boom, KBA works.
KBA works.
Holla at him.
That shit might glow in the back.
King
Y'all
Dano?
seen the Star Wars
Not unless you
stuff?
pay extra.
No, I think I already said my quote.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bump Afro Man? Yeah, we heard that.
You know what? You don't. I talked about it earlier. Burn bridges or don't. Your choice.
Hey, man. Well,
Just be you.
Hey, that last time you just said burn bridges.
Yeah.
Now it's a
Yeah.
choice, so
Well, because I can't tell you what to do,
Always a
but
there you go.
I mean, I
well, you
respect.
never told people what to do. You said that's what you're doing. You said you're burning bridges. You never said,
Yeah.
hey,
That's
everybody
true.
go out there and you should burn bridges. You said, I'm burning bridges.
Okay, well, I was thinking with that. Yeah, like
Damn, you just cleaned it up. Like
Yeah,
it
I
was
was
just
thinking
politically clean. We just wanted you to be like, yeah, you know
I
what,
thought
you're
I was
right.
telling everybody to burn bridges.
No, that's not what you said. You just cleaned it up with the
Hey,
burn
you know what?
bridges, or you don't have to. And now you went right back to
Okay,
the
I'll
nastiness.
clean up again. Hey, don't judge me if I decide not to burn a bridge. That ain't fake though, right?
No, that's
That
real.
ain't fake.
No, that's real. That's
double negatives. Don't not ever go to where I don't want you to.
Burn
I do it. You know?
the big
Well,
bad
maybe I
wolf
would.
out there.
Yeah, but
From Sleepy Hollow, Ichabod Crane, and
Oh shit.
Headless
Well,
Horseman might burn that.
I'll say this: maintain personal space, right? You want to maintain the personal space. We was on the train, Skytram, and DFW. There was an old guy. And if you know anything about the Skytrams, they slow down
Yeah.
before they actually stop.
I'm with you.
So you can kind of prepare. So he's getting prepared. This guy's eyebrows were like Ebenezer Scrooge. And shit was extremely, like the Ebenezer Scrooge, the real.
Other hoes wasn't laid.
They were thick.
Laid. Okay.
The reason I bring that up is because personal space. He stood up, and when I looked up, his eyebrows was on my coworker's arm.
He laid rest. He laid rest.
This dude tried to sweep my arm.
He was trying to get to the door. He was an older guy. He was trying to get to the door before everybody got, rushed it. So he was trying to get there, and he was just holding. We couldn't do nothing. The door's not open.
You can let the fucking thing. You see an old man trying. Yeah, you see an old man. You see an old man. That's rude. You see an old man trying to get by. You let it go. You got it, OG.
It didn't fall.
No. That's added. That's added on.
We're coming to a stop on a sky train.
Y'all watched the old man fall?
No. Then
See, I'm about to say so. The old man was holding on to
so
that.
technically, he helped him out then. So he was able to rest his head.
But the old man wasn't holding on to that. Your friend better tell.
Bro, he was sitting down and decided to get up
before
the train stopped.
You're not following when it stops.
You might, because it's
well, and then the momentum kind of pushed him forward, so that's why he was.
Bro, he was leaning. He had his, it was just crazy as me. It was just crazy as me.
Hey, the old man was stole off.
And respect your elders, bro. Respect your elders, bro.
Oh.
I would have been okay with it. That's crazy work.
Oh man, it was funny though. But hey, peace and love to everybody out there. Appreciate Lando, Corey, King Dano. Get y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for watching. I was gonna address these comments, but I talked to my brother Marcus. He told me don't do it. Love y'all guys. We got here.
Another session with the bros.